got some of the worst slides I've ever seen in my life.
I thought that looked smooth.
We're not just going to talk about all the great stats. We're going to point out 2 or 3 eye-opening things that they need to work on. Did you think your Dan Marino from Pitt all of a sudden takes better care of the ball, right? There's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Welcome to this Sports Center special, Gruden's QB Camp, with Ryan Nassib, presented by Corona Extra.
Ryan helped bring Syracuse's football program back. And he also put the team on his back late in games when they were behind in the fourth quarter. Athletic, smart, tough, and a finisher. Ryan Nassib, welcome to the FFCA.
Thanks for having me, Coach.
Thanks for joining us down here. Nice flight in from Syracuse here.
Yeah, enjoy a little sunshine.
Well, 4 years go by fast. Just reflect on your career at Syracuse, your accomplishments. I know you didn't win the Heisman Trophy, you didn't win the national title, but you did put Syracuse back on the map, man.
My time at Syracuse was definitely memorable. I mean, we had some good times, we had some bad times, but we did some things a lot of people didn't think we could.
My biggest experience with Syracuse is I coached this kid in the Senior Bowl several years ago. What do you know about McNabb and his legacy at Q?
I mean, they always rave about how much of a great guy he was, how much of a prankster he was, I guess. What I know him the most from is his time in Philly, because growing up, the Eagles were my team, so, I mean, I watched Donovan his whole career there, so he was always my favorite quarterback growing up. And it was just weird that I came to his alma mater.
You need another great quarterback out of Syracuse, man.
I agree.
You threw for 9,190 yards, 70 touchdowns, over 60%. And you changed offenses a lot. And you proved you could handle that, right?
Yeah.
What did you guys change in your offense right before you came here for?
2012, we installed this NASCAR package, and it was just something to change up the tempo of the game. And we're sitting on the bus on our way home from training camp. We just finished our last scrimmage at camp. Coach Hackett sits down next to me and says, what do you think about making the whole offense NASCAR? So that next week, we just literally had our huddle calls, and we figured out how we were going to call them no huddle, and 10 days later, we were playing with Western.
Nassib.
What is going on with the Cuse? Why zone reads? Why would you go to this kind of offense?
I mean, I can only imagine how tough a transition it was for Coach, but we had 2 different read zones in our NASCAR package, and we just kept killing it off, and now we just really just changed our footwork and everything, and but the landmarks and a lot of the plays still stayed the same. The concept stayed the same, we just changed our reads a little bit.
Tell me about the quick game in the shotgun.
A lot of it has to do with the footwork. I mean, in the quick game, when you're in the gun, a lot of it's one step. So you got to be able to, get your feet set quick and line up to receivers because, like you said, you don't want to change your routes.
Is that something that's comfortable for you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a good feel for it. We did it a lot.
What's the advantages of this? Oh, come on, I'm watching college football, man. No one gets in the huddle. No one gets in the huddle. It's unbelievable. Plays are being run at warp speed. Why is the no huddle so good, and why do you guys all do it?
I mean, the tempo, I think, is tough on defenses. You can catch them out of alignment. They have to get set up a lot quicker. I mean, a lot of times you might get, pretty some vanilla looks. So,
well, this ain't right. I mean, this is not right. This is not American.
Right. So that was actually a run play right there. Yeah.
What are you guys trying to do, man? Look at these poor Cincinnati Bearcats. They're not even off the bus yet. You guys are running plays. It's quick and it's got to be accurate. And, that's a big part of your offense, the quick game, isn't it?
But
hell of a job right there. Obviously, you don't want to be under fire.
look at this tape. Jeez.
He's just a kid here.
I was like, what was that, 19? That was my first completion ever.
Penn State.
Yeah.
Great throw. Let's talk about having guts in there, man. You got to have guts to play in this league at this position, period, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of times the plays break down and you're in oh crap mode, and you got to be able to make plays with your feet. But a lot of times the pocket's always never be perfect, so you're gonna have to slide a little bit, maybe foot to the right. But sometimes you can't slide too much, so you gotta be able to have your feet underneath you and make free guys miss.
I just get a feeling sometimes when I'm watching this kid at Syracuse, there's a lot of things that you do that guys are going to love at the next level. I mean, you can move around. You're a tough guy. You got size. You can handle a lot of football. And these throws you're making, they're not easy. What about tight windows? You get confidence that you can stick it in there with the best of them?
I mean, a lot of that's to do with anticipation, being able to see the window before it happens and deliver the ball accurately as well.
But you got to have confidence that you can stick it in there in tight windows. You got to have the talent to get out of trouble once in a while and then stick it in there, right?
Sure.
And aren't these things that you can do? I mean, how come everybody's saying that this year's quarterback class isn't as good as last year? What is the problem? What do they not like about you? What are they saying? They not like this throw?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's something I always try to keep out.
Tell me, what are they saying? They don't like this throw here? It's just too...
I guess not. I mean, I guess it's not strong enough ball. Maybe I threw it too hard or something like that, or no touch on the throws. But, there's a lot of things, man. People are mean. People are critical.
You really care?
No, never.
I always love looking at quarterbacks at this time of year that are tied or behind going into the fourth quarter. A lot of quarterbacks come in here, they kick teams' ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fourth quarter, they're just protecting a lead or they're on the sideline. You've had to come from behind, man.
Yeah.
What happens to you to make you guys so good? Sometimes you're in a 2-minute drill midway through the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. The thing about 2012 was that we were in this no huddle offense. So we were basically in 2-minute mode the whole time. We were snapping plays, every 15, 18 seconds. So it was really just, we can have a 2-minute touchdown drive, no problem. Back right in it.
Me and Tirico are on a Monday Night Football bus. 35-13. Tirico can't even talk. He's speechless. He's crushed. I go for a little jog. I come back to the bus, and now it's 39-35 Syracuse.
Yep.
Then you guys end up coming down here to Tampa. You're down 23-3. Next thing I know, you use the sprint right option here to win the game?
Yeah, we call it Q8.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Quarterback at 8.
Yeah.
Don't you call it Q8?
Yeah, Q8. Playing
You know
Q8.
more about the West Coast offense than I do. You want to have the clicker here, you can have your own show here, man.
Ahead on Gruden's QB camp with